Welcome to another simple invest video. So today I'll be analyzing my winning and losing trades for the 17th of December 2020, which is Thursday. Okay, so this was a major losing day and a big lesson for me to learn. Okay, and why is because all of the trades that I did yesterday were losing trades, all of it. Okay, so how did that happen? Okay, first and foremost, let's take a look at when they started. Okay, we see that the first breakout is probably around here, right? Yeah, probably around here, but I wasn't paying attention to the chart, so I could be not awake at this time, so I did not see that. Probably not paying attention to the chart, so I was probably awake. So I only saw it here. I saw it about 10 minutes later. It was the second breakout in the trend, so I joined it. And I got stopped out because it swung 50 points, so I got stopped out. Then immediately it broke down again, and I saw that this was a good signal. That means it seems to be going in a strong downtrend from about here. As you can see that it went up, but the correction was quite short-lived, and it went down again. So I joined in again, and I got stopped out again. Let's take a look. No, not here. I remember I got stopped out later. Okay, so the price went sideways, flat trend for a while before finally stopping me out here because my stop loss was 50 points. So again, it hit, just barely hit about there, barely hit my stop loss about 57 points. So I got stopped out again. And then it went down again. And this time I didn't join, I didn't trade this breakthrough on the downside. And I sort of like, I actually was considering just stopping trading for this entire trading day after these two losses. But when I saw another signal further down, yeah, so there was further breakthroughs on this side. So this was a breakthrough on the short side, but I didn't join. I wasn't paying attention to the charts here, and this was another breakthrough on the short side. So I only saw it here, right? So I saw it here. And I joined in and put a short trade, and I got stopped out again. Again, I got stopped out. If I placed my trade here, would I have gotten stopped out? Yes, I would have still gotten stopped out at 50 points of stop loss. Then I did not join the trade here. If I joined in here, would have got stopped out again. And then so there was another breakthrough on the short side. Did not join this. And I think I left the charts for quite a few hours. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the charts. I only noticed the charts again here. Then I saw that there was a breakthrough, correction, and breakthrough. So what prompted me to continue placing short trades was that because I was seeing a very strong downtrend, I was also paying attention to the economic calendar. Like recently, I've been trying to pay attention to see whether economic announcements and events on the economic calendar, such as interest rate changes or like updates to maybe USD or Japanese yen uh, currency policy or monetary policy, whether those would affect my trading decisions and the potential of my moves to take profit. So I've been trying to study that. I haven't found an exact correlation yet. So just that this particular day, there were upcoming USD policy changes. Let's see here. Okay. Was this yesterday? Let's see. Foreign bonds buying. Let's see if this is yesterday's one. Yeah, correct. So as you can see here, based on, so I configured this timing to fit the timing of my brokerage server, which is GMT +2. And you can see that on 15:30 here, there were a lot of USD announcements. So jobless claims, central bank reserve, no, central bank reserves is the Russian ruble, Russian's currency. Housing start, capex index, honestly speaking, natural gas storage, other than the 4-week and 8-week bill option, honestly speaking, these were not really important to the USD. But I was thinking that perhaps this could have caused the big downward move in USD Japanese yen here. So what prompted me to continue entering the trades was that the trend was still going in my general direction. For example, I was thinking that if I didn't get stopped out here, if I set my stop loss to 100 points instead of 50 points, and I've also recently adjusted my take profit to like 200 points, I would have gotten my profit 200 points here as well. If I didn't get stopped out here for just like 50 over 60 over points, I would have taken my profit of more than 200 points here. Same thing again here. If I didn't get stopped out here, the price did continue in my general prediction on the short side, and I would have taken profit here. So that was what prompted me to enter further trades here. I saw it. Yeah. So that was the third loss, and this was the fourth one. So I saw it late. I entered, and I got stopped out. Okay. It went in the short direction for a while, and I further entered 2 more trades because I felt like I had to balance out. Oh no, okay, I entered 1 more trade because I felt that I needed at least 2 wins to balance out my 3 losses here. So I entered 1 trade here, and I saw that it was still going down. There was another short signal here before this spike of candle here, another short signal here. So this here, then I entered another short trade. So 2 short trades, and this sudden movement upwards, this caused me to get stopped out of this candle, right? And I was still in the running for this trade, and I've entered another trade here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th trade. Entered a 6th trade here because I felt like, yeah, the market should still be going in the general short direction. So maybe I set this and I set my stop loss higher. So I set my stop loss higher here. I set it to, I think rather than 50 points, I set it to 100 points. Because I felt like, hey, my previous few trades of the day, if I had set my stop loss to 100 points instead of 50 points, I would have taken profit. And this was still going in my direction, so I felt quite confident. This particular trade, I set to 100 points, and what happens? It swings up, takes me out, stops me out of this particular trade, and also stops me out of this particular trade. So both trades got stopped out. So in total, it was 6 losing trades, but more like 7, because this one was the last trade was a stop loss target of 100 points instead of my regular 50 points. So in total, it's like 7 lost trades for 0 trades, and 0 trades won. And I ended my day there, so I stopped placing any further trades there as well. It was around my bedtime as well, so I went to bed. So yeah, that was a big losing day. And what kind of lesson I probably want to take from this is that if I had certain rules that I really back tested, and if I set myself to limit myself to a certain number of trades per day, let's say 3 trades per day or 4 trades per day, I should have followed that limit. Because yeah, so in this case, I disregarded my limit because I felt like the market was going in my way, but that was just my personal emotions and my feelings. Basically, yes, my observations did logically conclude that my feelings are correct, because my observation is that, hey, the market is going on the short side. I would have taken profit if I had just had a higher stop loss target. But the reality is that if I were strictly following my system, just limiting myself to 3 or 4 trades per day, I wouldn't have suffered this big of a loss, rather than losing 7 trades on a single day. Okay, so so this lesson on discipline, I guess, because if I stayed disciplined and followed my trading system, limited myself to a certain number of trades, let's say 3 or 4 trades maximum per day, I would have limited the number of losses that I would have gotten. Because no matter what, if I follow my system of 50 points of stop loss and I followed that entry points exactly, every trade on this particular day would have been a losing trade. Just because this was a volatile day, there was a lot of swings, a lot of zigzag up and down. The price have a lot of whipsaw. There's a lot of whipsaw action, and yeah, that's kind of it. So no matter what kind of trade I place, even though it's going in my direction, I would have lost anyway. Okay, and thank you very much for watching. Hope you have learned something from this, and see you guys next time.